very distinguished gentlemen, ladies, very, very profoundly patriotic professionals in different facets of Nigerian endeavor and different facets of human endeavor, including those who are in the vineyard of the Lord, those who are in journalism, and those who are policymakers and political giants. I cannot sufficiently express my thanks to God for the privilege offered me and all of us here to be alive today. Because as I was looking at this documentary, I noted one or two people who have gone to be with the Lord. And therefore, it is something of joy and something to be thankful to God that we are still on this side of the divide, hopefully doing what God expects us to do and fulfilling our mandates and our destinies. I really want to say it's a great pleasure to be in the company of all of you this Saturday morning and to celebrate a young man of purpose and vision. You know, when I looked at the inauguration, the launch of this year's magazine 10 years ago, Azu was looking like a Boy Scout or some kind of, small boy that was conscripted into business. Thinking about it, I'm wondering what gave him the audacity to branch out from lucrative employment in encomium to venture into the uncertain and murky and dangerous waters of business. Now, business anywhere in the world is a risk-taking venture, and that's why we offer them profit as reward for that risk. But I have been around in the industrial and economic landscape for more than 40 years in active business and in active participation in what goes on, involved in advocacy through the Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Nigerian Employers Consultative Association, through the Nigerian Economic Summit Group. And the central theme of our focus and our labor has always been, how do we get Nigeria to be economically competitive nation, a nation with the right environment, business environment, political environment, security environment, financial environment, with the right stable policy environment to attract investment and to attract investors, whether they be local investors or they be foreign investors. That's always our mission. And the reason we've been committed to this mission is that we're clear in our heads as economic agents ourselves that the economy cannot perform except we have investments. Investments is what people like Azu and all of us here who have either borrowed money or raised funds from banks or from other individuals to set up some business. Investments create businesses. Businesses create jobs. Jobs create wealth. And wealth drives away poverty, causing improved quality of life. Now, that is the central work that our governments in Africa sometimes don't seem to put proper focus on. We're not putting proper focus on ensuring that the environment is friendly for businesses, because it is that friendliness that will attract the investment, that will create the businesses, that will create the jobs, that will create the wealth. We can't be talking about fighting poverty or dealing with economic low productivity until we understand how we can rev it up. The revving up is a simple ABCD. Attract investment and let these investments create businesses. Let businesses create jobs. Let jobs create wealth. That's the cascade. And then irrespective of the challenges we see in the environment, people like Azu could venture and leave the comfort of regular income to try and do business on his own. And I can say that those 10 years must have been very, very rough years for him. Some of us saw better years, and then we see rough years, and then we see good years. But when you come into a business, when the business environment is rough and it's been torpid and getting rougher by the day, then we need to thank God for you so that you are still standing and your magazine is standing. Again, going to a business in an area that has high mortality rate, as we say in healthcare, mortality rate, magazines and publications die so quickly because of our culture. We don't read much, we don't advertise much. We prefer sometimes just to hear read stories or listen to rumors and share gossips. So for you to have survived in this environment, you have a story to tell, my brother. You have a story to tell especially the younger ones who, like you, are gearing to go, who are enamored with entrepreneurial spirit and who wish to make success of their lives. Because it's only when we have a lot more people like you daring and willing to spring away and create jobs, not for yourself only, but you create jobs for other people. That's the only way Nigeria can grow. That's the only way we can deal with the high level of youth unemployment. More people like you. So I think you are an inspiration to them, and even to those of us who are wondering, should we give up? When we see you, we are hope does rise up. So I want to congratulate you and congratulate all those who have supported you, because I know that somebody like my Nigerian brother, BC Olatilon, who was there at the beginning, is still with you today. You know, I can see Pastor Anselm, who was at the beginning. I'm still with you. So first, you're lucky that you've kept your friends and you have people who are holding your hand as you climb the steep and the steepy road to stardom, to business success and business accomplishment. I want to thank them, because as we celebrate you, I want to celebrate them. Without their help, without their support, without their mentorship, you won't be here. Bakare, who set you up, you know, in his encomium. These are people who God has used as destiny helpers to bring you this day. And I'm glad you've not lost touch. I remember I chaired one of the anniversaries, and you still haven't lost touch. We remain friends since then. So I am glad to be here again at this 10th anniversary. And I want to tell you that I'm looking forward to the 15th and the 20th, because we shall still be around, and we will still be partners with you as you do and play your role, your own chosen career, your own chosen area. I'm also grateful that we have a very distinguished businessman here today, especially the guest speaker, who will give us his own insight into how to run a successful business in Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria is tough. The environment is tough. Yeah, people are succeeding in business. So it's not just that the place is tough. You need to find a formula, how to decode the environment and be able to make an inroad, because everywhere business is done, whether it is good or bad, even in the face of COVID-19, some businesses were making it, others were folding up. So there's always something we can learn from you and from our guest speakers. So once again, let me welcome us all to this 10th anniversary, Yes International Magazine, both lecture and anniversary.